Hello everyone, my name is Tharith Sriv from the Department of Physics, Royal University of Phnom Penh. Similar to the previous talk, I am going to share with you now on my own experience as a Southeast Asian alumnus in Korea and continuous professional development through collaboration with Korean scientists. As you can see right here, I am going to share with you 4 interesting points, including academic life experience, how the experience helped out with my research career development, research area and current work, and finally, it's about how I interact with Korean scientists. Some interesting experience that I like to highlight include, first, advanced courses. That's about the coursework that I studied mainly at Sogang University. But aside from Sogang University, I also had some courses at Ihwa Women Universities and Yonsei University, where I have learned a lot from Korean professors, and that was when I had a chance to interact and also to build network with Korean scientists and other students who are currently working in different fields. And this has been very crucial for my current research career that I'm going to talk about later. Secondly, research, which includes PhD project and some collaborative projects, lab meetings and seminars. This was the most important part of my PhD because it gave me not only technical skills and research experience, but also confidence for my current job. Thirdly, the extracurricular activities, including football and ping pong, that I like that much, and also to visit to different places in Korea and outside Korea. And that was also an important part of my PhD study. Aside from this, through the technical training such as winter school, academic physics, summer schools, as well as other activities that I did during my PhD, took me to many achievements. To highlight some of them, once again, I've gained valuable research experience, technical knowledge and skills. I obtained also several publications. And for outstanding presentation award on my researches that I did in the conferences, and also the chance to present research result at the American Physical Society March meeting in 2018 in the United States, and also the International Conference on Two-Dimensional Material and Technologies in Melbourne, Australia, and International Conference on Raman Spectroscopy in Jeju, Korea, as well as some other international conference that I participated in. Of course, I received my PhD in February 2020, and also I should highlight the opportunity for joining professional membership as a student member at the American Physical Society, Korean Physical Society, and more. And of course, this is to highlight some of the publications that I had so far, partially in my PhD studies. And those include some papers at the scientific research and also at the current applied physics that I had so far. This is to point out how the experience that I had helped out with the research career development. To point out how it helped. First of all, for the coursework, research and extracurricular activities training done, those were adopted and applied in my daily activity as a lecturer at my own university in Cambodia. and also research supervisors of 6 students and the program coordinators. So those are part of the things that I learned and that I applied during my current work. Secondly, the knowledge, skills, and technical experience in collaborative research has improved my profile, built my confidence, of course, and give me opportunity to study, to continue to work in different projects and with different scientists. And finally, the collaborative work that I did during my PhD allowed me to interact with scientists residing in Korea, even during these days. To give you an example, I obtained a grant of about $1 million through the HIP project, the Higher Education Improvement Project, that is supported by the Royal Government of Cambodia. This project is from 2021 up to 2023, where I am the principal investigator. Everyone, to show you the research area and current works. So as you can see right here, I am a lecturer at the Department of Physics, Faculty of Science, Royal University of Phnom Penh, where I teach some courses. And aside from that, I have some research activity at the Graduate School of Science. As I mentioned earlier, I am the principal investigator of a $1 million project that was recently granted by the Royal Government of Cambodia. And apart from this, I am the supervisor of several students, including master degree students and bachelor degree students. In addition to that, I am also the program coordinator in the graduate program in physics at the graduate school, and the coordinator for physics in the bilateral program that is supported by SIDA Sweden, and also the focal person of the RUPP Sogang University Partnership. And mainly, I am the advisory board member of the National Council of Science, Technology, and Innovation. This is actually to highlight how I interact with Korean scientists. So through some activities that I mentioned earlier, I would like to point out a few points of how I interact with Korean scientists. Those include the invitation of Korean scientists. One of them is my former professor in Sogang University. So we have collaborative work through the project, the Higher Education Improvement Project, which is a research project of about $1 million project. This is where it's supposed to be a project that we share some technical skills and collaborative work through the activities. And this is mainly in the synthesis, characterizations, and device fabrication of nanomaterials and two-dimensional materials. In addition to that, we've had Royal University of Phnom Penh, Sogang University partnerships, where I am the focal persons coordinating the projects. And this is how, again, I interact with some Korean scientists and Korean professor at Sogang University. Aside from that, I also invited my seniors and some co-authors to the scientific seminars at the Graduate School of Science, Royal University of Phnom Penh. And these are two of the Korean scientists that I interacted with so far. Everyone, this is the end of my talk. So thank you very much for your attention.